Before you can take a boat out on the water, you have to find a way to transport it to the water. A boat trailer attaches to the rear of your vehicle with a trailer hitch. You back the trailer into the water, then release the boat and let it float away freely. A boat trailer has either a quick-release latch system or a winch, a wheel you crank to wind or unwind a strap that hooks onto the boat. Boat trailers back up into water, so using corrosion-resistant materials is paramount. This trailer is aluminum, with torsion axles made of galvanized steel. Torsion axles contain shock-absorbing rubber cores. On each side of each axle, a worker greases the spindle, then installs a mounting bracket for the brake caliper. All the nuts and bolts holding the trailer's parts together are stainless steel. He mounts the wheel hub on the spindle. The brake rotor is built right into the hub. He secures the hub with a castle nut and adjusts the tension. He inserts a cotter pin to lock the castle nut, bending the pin with a few taps of a hammer. He pumps grease into the hub for lubrication, then taps in a dust cap to seal in the grease. He installs the brake caliper on the mounting bracket. He hooks up the brake line to the caliper and mounts the tire to the hub. Looking at the backside of the tire, you can see the small brass elbow for connecting the brake line. The frame that sits on the axles is made of aluminum. Aluminum is strong and corrosion resistant, but also lightweight. The frame has two main front-to-back beams. Using a template to get the positioning right, a worker punches bolt holes in them with a hydraulic tool. He uses a bending press to curve the beams to the required angle. This type of aluminum can be bent without compromising its strength. Workers brush an anti-corrosion coating onto the axle's mounting plates. They position the beams on the axle plates, aligning the matching bolt holes. They bolt the beams to the plates, then bolt a rear cross member underneath the two main beams. This gives the frame side-to-side strength and stability, in addition to helping support the load of the boat. They bolt a pair of mounts on the rear cross member and on each of the two axles. The bunk, the part that supports the boat, slots into the gap between each pair of mounts. The bunk has a wood cap that's carpeted to protect the boat's hull. To reinforce the bunk, workers punch holes in aluminum plates and bend them with a press. They bolt these sway braces to the mounts for additional support. This company makes a patented pivoting bunk that adjusts to boat hulls of varying shapes. At the front of the frame, workers install the tongue. It unites the two main beams with the coupler that hooks up to the tow hitch at the rear of the vehicle. For trailers with a winch, a worker cuts aluminum parts for the winch stand. He places the parts in an assembly jig, which aligns them correctly. Then he tack welds the parts together. Once that's done, he removes them from the jig, tack welds one additional part, then fully welds all the parts together. He removes the soot from the welded seams with a cleaning solution. Workers bolt the winch stand to the tongue and install the winch on it. They connect the brake line and the electrical cable for the trailer's LED lights. They install guides which center the boat on the trailer. Workers then mount an aluminum fender over each pair of tires and reinforce it with a support bracket, which they bolt to the frame. Latch system trailers have an aluminum bar which stops the bow, securing the boat at just the right position, so that towing will be smooth sailing.